Okay, so I've been doing some reading up on the frog tape inside. Best on wood, trim, glass, vinyl, metal. Do not use on lacquers or uncured coatings. We used it on a couple of uncured coatings a couple of days ago and obviously showed you the results. So they do back themselves by telling you this. Do not use on unpainted drywall, which is plasterboard, which we did, and it peeled it off. Or poorly bonded finishes. Now, poorly bonded finishes is a bit of a sweeping statement because you don't really know. If it's not your work beforehand, you don't really know how poorly or well it has bonded. So, but they are covering themselves in the back. And by reading this, it makes me think that it's more suited to test against the outdoor Tesa. So from now on, we're going to do that. So that's why they back themselves by saying don't put it on plasterboard because we can't guarantee it's not going to peel it off. Okay, so I've got both the tapes here, Frog and Tesa. It's just a quick peel test. So when you're peeling tape, especially doing skirt boards and stuff like that, when it's easy to peel, it makes life harder. I don't know if you can hear the difference here. That's pretty hard to peel off. Now, if you listen to Tesa, obviously speed is quicker with this because it's easier to peel off. If you're masking all day, it can get tiring, so this is obviously a plus as well. This feels a bit more hard wearing. This has got a soft back on it. So the one good thing about frog tape is, inside, it does tell you what you can and can't use it on, whereas Tesa has just got the logo. Okay, so here we have the, obviously running from the top down, so we've got the Tesa Precision, which is my favourite, the Tesa Outdoor, the Tesa Sensitive, the Tesa 3-Day, the Scotch Blue Sensitive from 3M, the Frog Tape, and then the Wix brand own. So we're just going to do a roller test on these and see how they get on. And there you have it, Sensitive peeled away with the roller. Now I made sure I cleaned this surface so it was dust free, so that the tapes would have the best chance to adhere to it. But sometimes if you've got a slightly dry roller, which means there's no paint on it, it can pick up tape, which is just why I'm running back and forth over them now, just to give you an idea. Yeah, so the ends are just lifting there. Now obviously in a real life situation you wouldn't have open ends like that, but just gives you an idea. Okay, so quick little tester. This is on eggshell, and the Tesa tape is sticking to it really well. The frog tape just won't stick to it at all. Let me zoom out a little bit. So it literally won't stick at all. Don't know why. The Tesa's sticking really nicely. So obviously with it not sticking so well, it's going to hinder the test, but we've got to test it. And there you have it. That's the frog tape, and it's having an absolute mare. And just to give you an idea of the Tesa, it's bled a little bit and it wasn't sticking very well at all, but it did a lot better than the frog tape. Okay, so from top to bottom, okay, so that's the Tesa Precision. It's not peeled away paint there. If you'd have seen the last clip, then it would show you that it's actually tape test that we did the other day. A little bit of bleeding under there, but again, I think that's down to user error. Okay, so the Tesa Outdoor has peeled off some of the paint. it had a starting help with, there was a bit that came off in a previous test, but it really did peel off quite a lot there, and that's why the Outdoor's not really designed for this kind of surface. So the Tessa Sensitive bled quite a bit, and the Tessa 3-Day bled a little bit but not too bad. Did peel off a bit of the paint though. So this is the 3M Sensitive, and that's done really well. Unfortunately, compared to the Tessa Sensitive, that's one. So this is the Frog Tape, and it has peeled off a little bit of paint there, like up there and there, but the lines are pretty clean. No cleaner than the lines on the Tessa, but again, both of them aren't really designed for this sort of test. And then this is the Wick's own cheap stuff, pretty good. You can see a bit of bleeding. You can see a bit of bleeding, but nothing too bad. So let's zoom in a little bit. So Sensitive, bit of bleeding, pretty good. Outdoor, Tessa, peeled away, but line's pretty good. The Sensitive didn't go well at all. I don't know why. Could be user error, but compared to all the other lines on the board, then I doubt it is, unfortunately. Some tapes will react differently to some surfaces, like you just saw the Tessa versus the Frog Tape. The Frog Tape didn't want to stick at all, the Tessa did. And in this case, the Frog Tape's done slightly better than the Tessa. So the 3-Day peeled off a little bit, okay lines. So the 3M Sensitive did very well compared to the Tessa Sensitive. The Frog Tape, okay, bit of peelage, but good lines. And finally, the Wick's own cheapy stuff, which is not done bad at all. Okay, so the roller test, pretty good. Some tapes came out of the woodwork, and obviously we did a few different tapes that we hadn't done before, but it gives you an idea of general tape usage. So I've been recommended to buy some Q1 tape, which I'll be purchasing over the next few weeks, and I'll be doing a test on that, and I'll compare that to the Tessa and the Frog Tape. I'll get a couple of different brands of Frog Tape as well, because I've obviously only got the one. So if Frog Tape you're watching, hit me up. Yeah, so thanks for the views, guys. Recently I've been posting a lot more, and I'm enjoying making YouTube videos again. The quality will start to go up soon as I start making better videos of upcycles, stuff that I'm spraying, stuff like that. But yeah, so if you haven't subscribed, get the bell on so you know when I upload a video, and yeah, thanks.